Bet y'all are getting tired of this, ain't you? Yeah, I've got the Mace VT series and my 59 replica that I built. And I've been fooling around a little bit more. Last video I showed my presence control that I've added to it, which I've got I used the 10K pregame pot for that, but it's a linear pot. And I've got a 25K audio CTS pot ordered for it, so that way, you know, I can get it closer to an actual presence control where it'll have the full sweep instead of being dark and then all of a sudden it'll go from dark to light and then get brighter from there. It'll be more gradual and I can dial in a little bit better tone with it, I think. I mean, I'm loving this now. I've got the Celestion 7080s in the 412 and in the 212. They're all 8 ohms. So I've got the 212s wired up for a 4 ohm load. And I've got the 412 wired up for an 8 ohm load. Backwards, right? It works. It's the best I can say. I mean, but I love it. The 412 I built myself. And I've recovered the amp and everything in burgundy snakeskin. But now that I've been fiddling more with the 59, playing with the pickup heights and working with the neck and the action and got the action down just exactly where I want it. I did goof up on the bridge. I got a new one ordered, but I was filing out the saddles and stuff to give it, you know, so the strings will move in it because it was having tuning issues. And I got them a little bit too wide, and so now like on the upper strings and stuff up in here, on a bend I'll get a little wing, like it's fret buzzing, but I've used a fret rocker and checked all the frets, everything's level, so, but got the speakers all broke in now. And from what you've heard it from the first time, they were pretty new and I really didn't get them broke in, but now they're broke in good. And it just really sweetened up the tone. Now the Pearly Gates, it is just the way it's wound. It's not a hot pickup, but the way it's wound, it's a little bit more aggressive for doing a lot of the Skinner. Now some of the Rossington's stuff like from Nebworth where his notes are real hairy and you can hear it sounds almost like he's got a little bit higher gain, you know, hits that perfect. My Epiphone Les Paul that I've got a 59 in the bridge. It's a GFS and it does the Rossington and Skinner tones perfect. But this, I took the Pearly Gates, I took the Alnico 2 magnet out of it, put an unoriented Alnico 5 in it. Made a beautiful difference to it. I mean, it just... Celestions are broke in. Sarge, I can't wait to hear yours once you get them good and broke in. Those, they do as much for your amp as these 7080s did for the old Mace. That's going to be unreal. Mace, the effects channel modded. I've still got my foot switch problem. I'm just going to have to break down and order a new foot switch. I've been trying to clean it and jack around with it, and it'll only do the effects channel, so, which I play it mostly anyway. And I've got it to where it's really close to high gain, but it's still got that Mace tone to it, especially as you crank it up more. But this is about as close to heavy metal as I can get. I've kind of got it modded to where I can get that feedback at a lower volume. Like right now, I'm just barely touching one. Now if I go up to just a hair above, to me, that's where the tone comes in the best. Yeah, you can, with the pearly gauge, you can really dig into some ZZ Top with it. There she is. That's with them broken in good. And she can even jump up to even Beano status. Get a volume set right. I love it though. These Mace, this is the VT series. It's the same as the Deuce VT, with the exception of the wattage difference. But I love it. I've now got it really, since the speakers are broke in, and I've finally got the fiddled around and got the guitar pickups adjusted and everything, action and everything. Everything's set up where I want it now. I'm loving that, and especially at that particular volume. That will be my stage volume. I love that because it really opens the tone of it up. I mean, I can I can take and I can probably, with the guitar around 5, the tone. Bit edgy for stuff like that, but I mean, you take she can do a little bit of the Skinner and do a pretty good job on it. Like I say, the Epiphone with the 59 pickups in it, that's better suited for it. But there she be.